Welcome back everybody, Sive Morten is here with the Forex Peace Army.com. Let's keep going with the analysis of the gold market. So once again, trading setup that we discussed yesterday worked perfect. The target that we have set around 34.18, 34.20 area on the hourly chart has been completed. But this is just a minor episode in overall performance. So you can see market in general aiming on reaching this resistance area. So in fact, everybody right now is waiting for a possible challenge of this 34, 35, 34.50 area where the market will try to just break through it. And that's actually what we should focus on, at least maybe not today, but next week it's definitely will become the primary object to watch for. Today on the daily chart, it's actually we do not see something really new. Yesterday market has shown good upside action, trend remains bullish, so everything goes just fine here. On the full time frame chart, you could see that this upper continuation triangle has been broken, and since market has passed our COP target here, we could speak about the OP. OP stands at 34.50. What is interesting here is that actually OP is slightly above this top area, so it means that hard the market will stop below the top, it will try to challenge it, grab the stops above it, and complete the OP. Here we even could not speak about the possible butterfly with the even higher standing target around 34.85, which is very close to the daily top here. So here is actually we have the top around 35 even, so the butterfly target with this minor butterfly stands slightly under it, so very close. And this is just 127 extension, 1618 stands in an extent of this top. But actually guys, when we speak about so big consolidations, which is actually not even of the daily scale, this is weekly time frame pennant consolidation, usually the target stands significantly higher of such a breakout. This is just attempt to estimate what is closer to us at this point. So and currently based on the 4 time frame chart, we should probably keep an eye on 34.50. That's for next week. Now you could see what we have with this upper direction market start forming minor bullish grabber. It is not completed yet, so maybe it will not be formed in this case. Probably might be some maybe deep retracement or something. That's actually what we will be watching today. If grabber will be formed, in this case probably we will get straightforward upper continuation. This market taken out of the stop and keep going higher. That actually makes the shape of the overall strategy on lower time frame. If you take a look at the hourly chart, here's everything as we said. Yesterday we warned you that rising wedges in the modern market mostly are becoming the patterns of the power accumulation and work more often not as a reversal in a classical way, but more as a continuation patterns, at least on the really tricky markets such as gold, United States Treasury bonds, and so on. So and you can see what has happened. Once we said that, market has shown the upper continuation. Yesterday we also talked about a few strategies for position taking. We said if you would like to, you could try to ride with this high highs, high lows shape, and you do not need to hide your stop too far, just below these lows. This strategy also worked nice if you have tried it. And second moment, our OP target has been completed. So actually this is the reason why market stands right now in a pullback. And here we have to keep an eye on the grabber. At this point, I have only two fib levels from the different fib levels trees from the different reaction points from the C point and from the A. But also you could plot here the fib levels from these lows as well. In this case, you will see that around 33.95 you have a confluence, and market right now stands at the nearest 30% support. Why this might be important? It's just because of the grabber. If market will complete the grabber and confirm it by the price close, so price here will remain above the MACD line, probably this minor 30% retracement of the most resting upward swing will be enough and market will keep going higher. If no grabber will be formed, the market will drop lower. In this case, I would be watching for 33.95 support, because 33.80, although it's really nice and strong level, it seems a bit too strong retracement, especially when the market already stands on the 4-hour time frame chart on the way to the OP target. It already has passed the COP, and if we will see that market totally dropped right back down to the 33.80 area, erasing all this most recent upward action, this will be not good sign. So for the bullish background, bullish performance, it would be better to see that market stop the retracement at least around 33.95, not dropping right back down to the top of this big Jerome Powell speech. So that into what we're gonna do today on the gold market. As a bottom line, first we're watching on the 4-hour time frame chart and considering a grabber. If grabber will be formed, we could try and take the long position, because this will be relatively safe, as market will take out this recent top. At least this will be minimum target of the grabber, although we think that it might be the continuation. If grabber will not be formed, the market dropped, changing the 4-hour time frame trend into bearish. In this case, we start watching for the 33.95 area and see what will happen here. But probably this will be already a subject for weekend discussion. So that's probably all for now. Let's see what will happen, and as usual, prepare the trading plan for the next week in our weekly report.